Hi, this is Victor. I'm here again with finishing the review on the Dark Eldar Codex. So at that time this is going to be the last part on the review of the Dark Eldar Codex that I did in depth, and this time we are going to talk about the heavy support. So let's start. The first choice we find in heavy support is Talos. Talos is a monstrous creature that is costing 120 points, have weapon and ballistic skill 5, strength and toughness 7, 3 wounds, 4 initiative, 3 attacks, leadership 10 and armor 3. Have fearless, feel no pain and not vision. So it's quite a good monstrous creature. Is not flying, that is the most popular, and can have some and is equipped with armored caparas, that is giving 3+, 2 close combat weapons and 2 link splinter cannon. And then you have some upgrades, and the big advantage is that you can take 3 Talos in one unit, so you can make units of 3 Talos. So the grades that you can find are Chain Flash, Injector, Icon Injector, Twin-Link Liquefier Gun, and then a Stinger Pod, Twin-Link Hit Lance, and Twin-Link Highwire Blaster. How I see this creature? I see this to use maybe in groups of 2 or 3, can be very useful. The grades I will use is maybe Chain Flails, that replace one combat weapon by Chain Flails. It's not a specialist, so you don't lose the extra attack, and then you get a Shred special rule. And then for shooting, I will hesitate between the Twin-Link Hit Lance and the Twin-Link High Blaster. As the Hit Lance is costing 5 points less, I think I will go for the Hit Lance. So in total, the Talos for me with the best equipment is 120 points. I will not use the I-Core Injector or the Twin-Link Liquid Fire Gun because I don't want to lose the extra attacks, and I think a Strength 7 plus Shred should be good enough to fight. Cannot damage in close combat armor 14, but you can use the Heal Lance to take out some hull points. And then it's AP 1, so you will be able to do some penetrating damage. So keep with the heavy support. We have now the Kronos. Kronos is also a monstrous creature. Can be you can have it in units of 1 to 3 as the Talos. Each Kronos is costing 100 points and have weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 3, strength 5, toughness 7, 3 wounds, 3 attacks and initiative 4, leadership 10 and 3+ armor save. Have the armored caparas and have the Spirit Siphon, and the Spirit Siphon is just a close combat weapon. Okay, if I'm not wrong. No, it's a template weapon that is a strength 3, AP 3. So it's a flamer. But I think if you want to take the Kronos, it's because have the ability with the Spirit Prop to improve the Feel No Pain to 4+, and you cannot go further for that, so it's not a cumulative. So I think Kronos can be used as a booster for the Talos, and I see having a Kronos hiding at the back just to boost the Feel No Pain of the Talos, and then you can use 2 Talos and 1 Kronos, and you will have quite a solid close combat unit with the Talos supported by the Kronos. And also the strength 3, AP 3, and being monstrous creatures with the strength 5 have to be quite good against infantry. So Kronos is not a bad choice, it's cheaper of course. And then we go to the most popular in the previous edition, the Ravager. Ravager is almost the same, it's now costing 110 points and it comes with 3 disintegrators. So if you want to put Dark Lances, it goes to 125 points. Depending on the use you want to do, but most of the army will have anti-infantry shooting. Maybe you want to use the Dark Lances. Normally in the past I used to have 2 with the lances and 1 with disintegrators, and I use the disintegrators to shoot especially to AP2 infantry, to armor infantry with armor 2, sorry. The thing now is that he lost the ability to move 12 inches and shoot the 3 weapons, so now you only can move combat speed 6 inches and do the 3 weapons, and if you move at high speed, then you only can shoot 2 of the weapons and the other one in the snap shooting. I don't think it's a big loss, it's a little bit nerf. I think the main loss is because now it's a little bit more expensive, and of course I will use it with the night shields to increase in +1 the cover save. And I suggest to try to use the cover in the battlefield, because if you start jinking, then you have to do snapshots and you start losing all the effectiveness of this vehicle. So I think in the past used to be better, now it's not that bad. Remember that you have to jink once the enemy is deciding to shoot to you, so yeah, it's better to put him behind cover and try to avoid touching as much as possible. And then the last one in the heavy support is the Void Raven Bomber, 160 points. Is a armor 10 vehicle with ballistic skill 4 and 3 hull points. So it's a flyer that have 2 Void Lances and a Void Mine. And a Void Mine is like the Dark Lances. Is the same as the Void Lances, I say, okay. So it's a blast, large blast of strength 9 AP2, and then you have 2 shots of strength 9 AP2. So if you want a good anti-vehicle and anti-flyers, I think the Void Raven Bomber is the good one. Most likely I will use night shields, so you will pay 15 points more, so it will go to 175 points. I'm not sure I will pay the upgrades of the missiles. I think I will keep it, because if you add the missiles, then you will add from 40 to 60 additional points. So if you use the 4 implosion missiles, it will cost 220 plus 15, 235 points. I think it's too much for armor 10 vehicle with 3 hull points. That is a flyer and will be in the battlefield field efficiency 2 or 3 tons. So my experience in the flyers is better to specialize, to give a role, a very specialized role on the battlefield that they can accomplish. I will use, for me the Void Raven is very good to hunt other flyers with the strength 9 AP2 weapons. You almost ensure to penetrate any enemy armor or force them to jink. And then if they shoot to you, you will need to jink and you will fly out of the battlefield, and you come the next turn to continue shooting. If the enemy have not flyers, then the strength 9 AP2 is a very strong weapon, especially because it's lance, will be very strong weapon against vehicles. You will hurt very easily, for example, armors 13 and 14, so it's a good weapon, and I think it's the strongest weapon against armor 14 that this codex have. So it's not a bad, but it's very expensive. 160 points plus the night shields is 175 points. It's going to be a lot of points in a flyer. And remember, flyer normally will be on the battlefield or will be effective on the battlefield 2-3 turns maximum. If you are very lucky 4, but normally it's going to be between 2 to 3 turns on the battlefield. And if you are very unlucky, maybe only 1 turn if it's appearing on the turn 4. So that's all what I want to share from this codex. So this is the end of the review of the Dark Eldar Codex. I hope you find it useful and informative. So please leave your comment, let me know what is your heavy support preferred unit. Are you going to use heavy support, or will going to focus on the fast attack and the troops? So that's all. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and see you again later. Bye!